Hi, this is Alex Paisley Stedman with IdeateTV, and today we're here with Maria, the SoCal chair of Shark Stewards. Now, Maria, you have a crazy story, as your hat is kind of suggesting. Can you tell us what happened to you?
Yeah, back in 2016, I got bit by a great white shark locally here in California at Corona Del Mar State Beach. So that was Memorial Day weekend. I was swimming alone in the water, and from 30 feet below, this great white shark came up and decided to bite me twice in 5 seconds. Yeah, it was pretty gnarly. It was pretty crazy. So it bit me my whole torso from here to here, front and back. I tell people I was bit like a hamburger. Yes, it was amazing. It was just kind of crazy. So my arm is in front. It ripped my tricep off down to the bone, but it missed my heart by centimeters. Yeah, so I was extremely lucky because there was a lifeguard boat there, and they got me on board within less than 2 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they rushed you to the hospital, and then how long was recovery? How did that look?
Yeah, so they rushed me to the hospital. Actually, when I got on board, I thought I was like having breathing difficulties because it actually broke 3 ribs and fractured my pelvis. So I was like, I can't breathe. My chest is, I can't breathe. And they're like, your arm is my main concern. I got to put a tourniquet on your arm. So they got me to Balboa Coast Guard within probably 10, 15 minutes. I was at the hospital in less than an hour. Wow. So after 4 hours of surgery and 2 blood transfusions, I was able to recover in 9 days. Wow. And get out of the hospital in 9 days. I was pretty healthy going in, training for a triathlon.
Okay.
That's good. So I was healthy going out. I was strong going out. So within 3 months, I was back to work, and within 4 months, I was doing a triathlon.
Oh my God. And so how soon after were you back in the water then?
I got back in the water next door at Pirates Cove in September, which was, it happened in May. So 3 months after that, I started training to get back to my race in October.
You are a badass. That's insane. That is very, very impressive. So have you dove in that same area that you were in when the attack happened? And do you have any qualms about it? How do you feel about, obviously you're here with shark preservation, so you're protecting them. But.
Yeah, so I discovered Shark Stewards 6 months after my incident. And when I was talking to David about Shark Stewards and how the shark fin trade kills 100 million sharks a year, being a nature nut myself, growing up in Canada, camping, I was just like, I need to get on board with this nonprofit. And so I started volunteering for them in 2016. I developed the Run for Sharks and Ocean Health Fair in 2018 as a fundraiser for them. That's coming up on October 7th. And I think for me, getting back into my workouts, getting back to training was what kind of gave me the motivation to keep going and to keep at it. And I just wanted to give back to nature because I grew up in nature. I love nature. And I was just in this shark's territory. I was just randomly swimming. I got back in the water there to swim with my team in 2019. Yeah, so a couple other shark survivors came with me, and we were able to get out there, do a swim together. And so now I go in maybe once a month. No, actually, season's coming up.
Okay.
So I'll be back in the water probably next week.
Okay.
I'm at Corona Del Mar. I became a diver in 2019.
Nice.
So
you were free diving when this happened?
No, I was swimming. I was training for a race. Yeah. So for me, my son's a diver. So he was at the beach when it happened, and what he said to me, being a 16-year-old male, he said, "Mom, you're prey on top of the water. They're part of the environment underneath. You should become a scuba diver." So I said, "Okay, well, let's become a diver then."
Wow.
Yeah, so I got certified in 2019 with scuba.com, and now I'm working on my advanced with PCH Scuba. And I do talks about my incident and talks about sharks because I'm just really passionate about the ocean.
Yeah. I mean, talk about resilience. That's amazing. And I'm a runner too, so I'll have to sign up because did you say it was a marathon, 5K, 10K?
No, it's a 5K fun run and a 1 mile fun run. So it's a great community event for kids and family. Yeah, it's a nice fast 5K, one little hill, and you're good to go.
I love it.
And I dress up in my hammerhead suit. I run with the kids for the 1 mile, and then I get busy just networking and saying hi to people. So if you want to come out to the event, it's www.runforsharks.org. Registration is open. If you want to learn more about Shark Stewards, it's www.sharkstewards.org. And they're a great organization. We're always looking for donations, sponsors, and just support and volunteers.
I love it. Well, I'm definitely going to check it out, sign up, and you've inspired me to do more exposure therapy. So that's great. Thank you so much. This has been awesome. I'm Alex Paisley Stedman with IdeateTV.